Hello. In this video we are going to talk about this exuberant and special breed of dog, a true celebrity. Do you know the film and television character Hachiko? This beautiful breed of dog of the Akita Inu breed, known worldwide. Was he the protagonist of the movie Always by Your Side, with Richard Gere? There's no way not to get emotional watching this movie. Hachiko, a character played by an Akita dog, is one of the movie Canine stars that most represents the fidelity and loyalty of dogs to their owners. In the film Always by Your Side, production of 2009, remake of the Japanese production, original of 1987, the Akita that always waited for its owner at the train station where it disembarked, continued to do so even after its death. The film resulted, in addition to a world commotion, in honor of the dog in Odate Prefecture, Japan, a bronze statue, in front of the ticket office at Shibuya Station. This is because the Akita is a very loyal dog, and this is the main feature of the breed sought by anyone who wants to have one of these dogs at home. But the Akita is much more than a good companion. Having an Akita Inu at home is dealing with a dog with a calm, docile, very loyal and receptive temperament. If you want a company for all hours, this is the ideal breed. But it is interesting to say that the Akita was bred for a long time to hunt bears and other large animals in Japan. Therefore, he is used to working independently and is aloof with other animals. But, he is not an aggressive dog. He also served as a companion dog for the Japanese Empire, which gave him the characteristics of loyalty, but also of being very reserved. With that, he became an excellent guard dog, so much so that he is currently used as a police dog in Japan. One characteristic that allows this function is that the Akita is not much of a barker. He only barks when there is a real risk. The Akita Inu is one of the oldest dogs in history. Originally from Japan, the breed emerged about 3,000 years ago. Some breeders believe that many of their specimens already existed in Europe and later had their genetics improved by the Eastern nation. Akitas are large, imposing, independent and protective. They are commonly used as guard dogs due to these traits. Most of the time, they are very silent dogs, who only bark as a last resort or when something really calls their attention. Today we can see several Akitas working as police dogs in Japan precisely because of their behavior and way of dealing with the most varied situations. There are those who believe that the Akita is a direct descendant of the Spitz dogs. Its size, however, is quite different from theirs, standing out for a long time as a hunting dog. It was common for them to hunt bears and other large animals in Akita Prefecture, the island from which their name was derived. The Akita Inu gets along well with humans and children in the household, but it can have problems with other pets. After all, it is a very territorial dog and was created to live alone or in pairs. If you have other animals at home, it is worth hiring the help of a trainer or professional specializing in canine behavior to socialize them. He won't attack family members, but it's always interesting to have an adult around if the child is very small, an orientation that applies to dogs of all breeds. It is also interesting to know that the Akita is very intelligent, but can be stubborn and have little patience for commands and teachings. As it is a reserved dog, it is also not the most playful breed. Therefore, if you are looking for a puppy to play with the children, it may not be the best option. What Akita most likes to do is give and receive affection from tutors. As you can see, the Akita is a more serious dog, but that doesn't mean you don't have to play with him. Especially with puppies, it's important to play interactive games, run and stimulate their development. Although he is a large dog, he has an average energy level, which means that daily walks of 20 to 30 minutes are enough. Don't walk less than that, as walking is essential to avoid overweight, prevent illness and for the dog to socialize. One of the advantages of this breed is that it does well in apartments, even though it is larger. Of course, very small spaces do not hold the animal, but apartments with space are acceptable. The Akita is a large dog, with a very strong, robust and elegant body. See the sizes of adult Akitas. Male Akita, between 66 centimeters and 71 centimeters tall and weight between 32 and 45 kilograms. Female Akita, between 60 and 66 centimeters tall and weight between 45 and 59 kilograms. An interesting curiosity about the size is that, originally in Japan, there were no large dogs, only small and medium breeds. It was around the year 1860 that the Japanese learned to cross the Akita breed with Mastiffs and Tosa, so the bigger and stronger dogs emerged. Akitas have a double coat. The undercoat is soft and dense while the outer coat is hard and straight. Its tail hair is longer than the rest of its body. Akitas can vary in color from red fawn to brindle to white, and all of these colorings with the exception of pure white. They have white down on the cheeks, neck, chest, trunk, and tail. Weekly brushing is very important to prevent excessive shedding. In summer and spring, you'll need to brush it more often, as it can get clumps of dead hair stuck to its body. As a large dog, Akitas can have problems in some parts of the body, especially joints, such as hip dysplasia and elbow dysplasia. In addition, they can also suffer from kidney problems over the years. It's important to do a control through exams to find out if your pet doesn't have a disease typical of the breed. The initial phase of your Akita's life can define how his health will develop over time. Akitas are dogs that grow and increase in size very quickly, and this can be harmful if the necessary care is not taken with their health. Because it is a somewhat heavy dog, some games can end up hurting, so avoid hard surfaces and slippery floors. Playing on a lawn would be ideal for him. In addition, it is worth remembering to pay attention to the teeth to avoid the accumulation of bacterial plaque. Vaccines, flea and tick killers are essential for your friend to be healthy. The Akita is known to be a very hygienic dog and tends to be clean and odor-free. Whenever you bathe, remember to dry the hair well, as accumulated moisture can bring on skin diseases. With regard to food, try to give specific rations for the large size and age of your puppy. Good feeds contain ideal amounts of nutrients, and supplementation is not necessary. It is also important to keep veterinary consultations up to date, with a complete vaccination schedule. In Japan, its country of origin, the Akita is considered a symbol of protection, happiness, health, and longevity. For this reason, many Japanese present parents who have just had a baby with an Akita figurine. It is important to remember that each breed has its own grooming needs, and choosing the right dog depends on many factors. Each breed has its unique traits and personalities that can suit different lifestyles and personal preferences. Did you like this content? So leave your like and subscribe to our channel to receive more videos like this one. Big hug. Thank you very much.